Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 6.
I'm happy this happened, and if you don't start playing, you're going to lose, and I'll even be happy about that.
He said his team needed a test. Tonight, the Wildcats got one.
Investigators believe an arsonist started the fire that tore through this home in Lexington.
We got a 10-year-old son, and people starting fires across the street is not cool.
A shooting puts a man in the hospital. Now police are looking for the shooter.
Meteorologist Jim Caldwell, today is a first alert severe weather day as we are tracking the potential of snow into the area late tonight and through part of your day tomorrow. I'll break down exactly what that means for your area coming up. WKYT News at 6 starts now.
Hope you're ready for the winter weather. Good evening. I'm Kristen Kennedy. Later tonight, we could start seeing some snowflakes, and they may make your morning commute messy. That's why we're calling today a first alert severe weather day. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell is tracking all the snow for us on the First Alert Defender.
And right now we have the cold November rain showing up across a big chunk of Kentucky. I am talking about some very cold showers as we are running in the mid and upper 30s with this rain around. Transition zone will likely start filling in just to our north, and that's where we'll start to see some of the snow come together for all of us across central and eventually out into eastern Kentucky. It's going to be a slow go for you. As far as the timing on this, might be a whole lot later, but here in central Kentucky, the overnight and early tomorrow morning, already see that solid shield of snow showing up across Illinois into Indiana. See the little gap there? Expect more moisture to increase here as we head through the next couple of hours, and then eventually that line will continue working its way southward, which will include us here in our area. Winter weather advisory starts for our area at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it runs through noon tomorrow. And that's a pretty good handle on the timing of this because a lot of the heavier bands of snow should be out into eastern Kentucky at that point, but they're not expecting a lot out there for those folks. Through central Kentucky, we could see at least a couple of inches, maybe up to 4 inches through Lexington, and where you see the areas highlighted in pink just to our north, that's where they have a winter storm warning in position for the folks in northern parts of Kentucky and all the way back into southern Indiana and out into Illinois where the heaviest snow. So here's what we're tracking with the winter weather impact. We're talking about snow. Travel, why is this up so high compared to the snow? Well, we're talking about the first snow of the season. We're all going to get used to traveling around in some of that snow. And then, of course, we're talking about power outages on the low side. This isn't one of those snows that can come in, just lay a lot of snow and cause some of those issues. We'll break it all down hour by hour coming up for you here in just a few minutes.
We'll continue our winter weather team coverage in just a few minutes. First, we are tracking 2 breaking news alerts out of Lexington tonight. Police say someone shot a man multiple times this afternoon around 2:30 at the intersection of Warnock and Goodloe Street. WKYT Sam Smith reports police are working to track down the shooter. He has our top story at 6.
Police are talking with witnesses to get an idea of who did this. The shooting happened around 2:30 this afternoon in the intersection of Warnock and Goodloe near a church. Police say a 31-year-old black man was shot multiple times. Police have not said how many times or how many shots were fired. But as you can see, several shell casings were found at the scene. I'm told first aid was provided for the victim at the scene before he was transported to UK Hospital with life-threatening injuries.
We're interviewing all the available witnesses in the area to see what they saw or heard, but we haven't yet been provided with a suspect description. It looks like the shooting probably occurred on Warnock, and then the victim fled to this area here, just 30-40 yards away.
Police hope to talk with the victim in the hospital to get a better idea of what happened here. In Lexington, Sam Smith, WKYT.
Witnesses reported hearing more than 10 gunshots. We are tracking another breaking news alert out of Lexington tonight. Just a little while ago, a car drove into the side of the liquor barn. Police say a woman was backing out of a parking spot when she hit the building. You're taking a live look right there of this scene over on Richmond Road. We're told fire crews just left, but you can still see the damage there to the bottom of the building. We are continuing our team coverage tonight of the wintry weather that's headed our way. Crews are getting ready to prep the roads in Lexington for ice and snow. WKYT's Jordan Vlines is finding out for us when we'll see crews driving around out there.
For the past few hours, we've seen a steady stream of rain here in Lexington, and officials with the Department of Streets and Roads say that could be problematic later on tonight when it comes to those roads that are already pre-treated. Now, if the rain starts coming down stronger than it is now for an extended period of time, it could dilute the brine on the roadways, making the brine less effective or not effective at all. Road crews tell us that the ground temperatures are warm right now, so it doesn't look like ice is going to be a big problem at this point. Lexington's Director of Streets and Roads, Rob Allen, says they're actively monitoring the winter weather just in case they need to call road crews in earlier than anticipated. At this time, road crews in Lexington are expected to begin coming in at midnight. In Lexington, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
Crews plan to stay on the roads as long as necessary. Earlier this week, we told you about one group trying to make sure everyone stays warm this winter. Tonight, they are asking people to help them. The Catholic Action Center is extending its hours to stay open throughout the night. They want to make sure people have a place to stay when the temperatures drop. And those they help say they are grateful.
If with places like this, a lot of us probably end up dead somewhere outside as cold as it is, and especially if we ain't got no food, we'll go hungry too.
If you want to donate winter weather gear or find out how to volunteer, stop by the Catholic Action Center on 5th Street. Remember, you can track severe weather when you're away from your TV on WKYT.com. You can take control of an interactive First Alert Defender and zoom into your neighborhood. You can also download the WKYT First Alert Defender radar app for your iPad or smartphone. Just search for WKYT in your app store. And be sure to help us track the snowfall across Kentucky this winter. Send us your photos and videos using the hashtag WKYTRulesWinter. Fire investigators are trying to track down the person who set a Lexington home on fire. That fire started early this morning at a home off Henry Clay Boulevard. Luckily, no one was inside at the time. WKYT's Mark Barber spoke to neighbors worried an arsonist put their children's lives in danger in this Crime Tracker report.
We looked out, it was blazing. They was on top of the roof up there.
Stephen Fox says he and his neighbors watched as flames tore through the vacant house on Preston Avenue around 2:45 this morning.
It was really intense. I'm surprised I didn't feel the heat off of it.
The fire was so intense, it melted through garbage cans and peeled siding off nearby homes.
I was concerned that, maybe they're going to have to evacuate the houses that are occupied next to it and behind it.
Neighbors say their worry turned to anger when arson investigators said someone intentionally started several fires in the back of the home.
I had a friend that used to live here. He's a pretty nice guy. I just hate to see something like that happen around here.
That could have been my house, They could have just said, hey, let's just start fire right here, And I got a 10-year-old in there asleep. It's not cool.
Investigators say about 45 minutes before someone set this house on fire, someone started a couch fire on Owsley Avenue, which is just a couple of blocks from here. Investigators tell me they are trying to figure out if the two fires are connected.
I'm just, I'm glad no one got hurt.
While no one was hurt, Fox says it was a close call.
We got a 10-year-old son, and that's not cool, People starting fires across the street's not cool. I'm just hoping that they catch who done it.
In Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Firefighters tell us the owner of the house recently bought it in a foreclosure sale.